Welcome to Coastal Foraging with Craig Evans again. We're here on the estuary now with Jack.
Hiya.
Alright,
Yep.
What are we doing? Go to a different location, to a rocky shore, to gather some different kinds of mollusks and show Jack what we're going to find and cook. If you're going to identify anything, be it mollusks, fungi, plants, don't just buy one book, get a few, because some will look different in different books and you have to 100% identify it positively before you eat anything. Yeah, so you grab it then, there, that's one, and the other one's gone back down. Put a bit more salt in. Comes one. It comes up a little bit till you can grab it. When you grab it then it'll try and pull itself back. It keeps sustained pressure on. And there we are.
It's quite a big one. Hey!
Now that's quite rare because that came up by itself. I didn't have to do anything to that.
Yeah.
So different species than the other ones, see?
Yeah.
They're good eating. Eat them raw or cooked.
There you go.
You see that in there? Yeah. Female spider crab.
Wow.
And you know what they do? They are edible, but that's not very big. The only meat's worthwhile is in the legs. And the crabs, when they're eating size, they're about that big. So what they do is they encourage growths of seaweed and algae on them as a form of camouflage. They can't really bite. You know, they're quite, but if you feel it, it's quite spiky.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you know, quite harmless. Put it back there and have a feel. That's it. I think we've got a velvet swimming crab. Yeah. Buried there in the mud. It's a male velvet swimming crab. Delicious there. You've got red eyes.
Yeah.
They're called velvet crabs. You feel the back of it. It's nice and velvety. And quite aggressive crabs these are. It's a nice meat in the, they don't get much bigger than that. The thing is, all these places, you know, from the environment point of view, can you pick up on the algae there?
The red?
The red,
yeah.
coralline algae. And these are volcano barnacles, these are, all those reasons. And we've got mussel beds, and we've got plumose anemones. They look like jelly now, but when the tide comes in, they'll elongate to about that long. And they'll have like feathery plumes to catch their food. White plumose anemone. And delicious mussels. You know, there must be tons and tons in weight of the mussels. Oh, that's the one we're going to eat, isn't it? Yeah. An edible crab. But it's too small. I'll put it back in. Yeah. These need to be about that big before becoming edible. We'll just put it back in and before the tide comes in, I'll get a quick chance to have a look in there.
Okay.
But what we'll do, this is a special habitat because it's out of sunlight, normally underwater. See all the mussels, different anemones, sea squirts, sponges, coralline algae. And it's Quite a nice place. Look at the sponges growing on the mussels. Yeah. So all this, you know, there's so much food, it's unbelievable. Don't pick up the mussels, don't pick too many from the same spot, you know. These are Australian anemones now. One big one there, one there, a red one there, there's one, a red one, and just here you can see something different called a snake locks anemone. It's an anemone that stings terribly tentacles. And then a few more from there. If you look across, you can see around the white tentacles in the corner. These are daily anemones within a surge zone of this headland. And these anemones, they're very powerful with powerful feet which stick to the rocks. So when the tide comes in, there's quite a current comes through here. And these anemones, they're so powerful, they will they don't sting humans much, but they will certainly eat crabs and fish and other things. They come in various colours. The greens, and we've got browns. The overhang here now, in this surge gully, we've got a seaweed called dulse. Delicious seaweed. Irish use it, they dry it and eat it like crisps. It's got the highest vitamin K content of any plant, I believe. Mm. And it's a bit chewy to eat as it is. It's got a flavour, but the thing is when it's dried and goes crispy, it's delicious. Very nice. And as you can see at the angle there, it's growing there nicely in the shade of all things. And if it was exposed to sunlight, there'd be much more of it growing.
I can't believe, guys, that this is all meant to be underwater right now. See that black mark? Craig was just saying that that is the sea level. So we are actually below sea level right now when it comes in. Now this is the same exact location 2 hours later at sunset in golden hour. As you can see, we would be standing underwater with no way getting back. It comes in quicker than you think. You have to really respect the tide. Where we got all the razor clams coming over the beach, the tide has already come in so far. It comes in very fast. So we're just making it back now, traversing these barnacles. Very sharp, but we're getting there. See that hole over there? That's where we were getting the crabs out of. The tide's already come in that far.
See the cabbage up of seaweed?
Yeah.
Look at that. Rock samphire, not marsh samphire like it tasted earlier. If you like carrots, remember the carrot family?
It's like the big carrots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But are you getting a taste of oil or kerosene afterwards?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Sweetness come out. Yeah.
Yeah. So quite nice. Yeah. And these are the seeds, not quite formed yet, but we'll stir fry some of these because these are quite nice taste as well. But when they're ripe, I use it as a spice.
I like this.
Yeah? Good.
Very strong taste. I like this.
And it's very common. Have a little taste of that and tell me what you think.
I like this.
What can you get?
I never thought it was something like that. It's very jelly, hard jelly texture. It's pretty spicy.
Did you get the garlic and chilli in it?
It's more like spicy, yeah.
Yeah. Probably because you've been eating the other stuff there.
Different, very different.
Try to taste of that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got the garlic straight away.
Yeah.
I got the garlic straight away.
Mine was more like spicy.
Did you get the chilli afterwards?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Amazing, isn't it? Yeah.
Weird how it's just there.
Really strange. Pepper dulse, it's called.
Yeah, pepper dog.
Pepper dulse, yeah.
It is familiar. I think one of the snacks, that's about like probably seaweed snacks, take something like that.
Could be.
Yeah. I really like the taste.
Or is it like a very mild wasabi bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like it too much.
I like it too much, yeah.
Well, it's nice. It's not poisonous. It's delicious. You can eat as much as you want. These shells now, snails.
Oh yeah.
They're dog whelks. Now what these do, they move around the rocks and they actually eat other snails and the mussels. They've got, see that little slit there? It'll put a proboscis through there and it'll use acid from his stomach to bore a hole in mussels, cockles and barnacles, and it'll eat them from the inside. They're edible, but quite nice to eat. But useful animals, because without these there'd be too much of everything else.
Yeah.
All a balance. And then you've got limpets then. Need to introduction. They're just grazing snails. They go over and eat the algae off the rocks and they return to their same spot every time. The thing with limpets is it's got the hardest known substance in the animal kingdom. It's got a part of its teeth which is made up of a special iron compound which is even harder than our enamel and elephant tusk is the hardest known substance, like I say, in nature. So hard it can grind rock down. Are the volcano barnacles. For obvious reasons, because they look like volcanoes. The barnacles are actually crabs, they're crustaceans. So what happens with these is, it's like a crustacean or crab that has cemented its shell to the rock, and when the tide comes in for it to feed, it'll have, instead of claws, it'll have little feelers come across and it'll grab the particles from the plankton in the water column to eat. So easy to get and they're delicious, you know. They live about an inch or so under the sand.
Yeah.
And all they do is they filter the seawater, take out the plankton and the goodness, and there you go. There's enough now to make a meal now when we cook later.
Yeah, I think we've got quite a lot, haven't we?
Okay, so we'll have the cockles and the mussels and the razor clams and the rest of the stuff. And,
So weird, it's just there.
Are you enjoying that, Dave?
I really do. It's so weird. I never thought of walking on food.
Yeah, is that enough for us, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, enough, okay.
Yeah.
Known as sea potatoes. Member of the starfish family, looking for a hole with a star shape. Normally find them about between 3 and 5 inches below. So use your fingers to go around that way, not to crush it. There we are. Art urchin, sea potato, member of the starfish family. Lives under the sand and feeds on the sand itself. No good to eat, so we'll put it back, just a matter of interest. Beach is full of them. If you wish to subscribe, make sure you click the bell for notification, because that's a big change on YouTube. And I particularly like to thank Jack for coming out today and filming this. If you go across and have a look at Jack's channel, Expedition Jack, a fantastic channel, and I'm sure you'll like what he does. I've had a great time and it's been a wonderful experience. Thank you for watching and hope to see you next time.